Brian.
Okay, let's have the barriers. There we go.
Moving in. Now, away from the line, we have Horizon Tower and Minimal. Horizon Tower and Minimal to come up now as Scarlet Rocket. She's the filly taking on the colts. She's standing back at the moment with the clerk of the course. Scarlet Rocket still back away with the clerk. The runners have got set. The amber lights are blinking on top of the gates. So we've got one to go forward now, and that's Scarlet Rocket for the opening race tonight. The Black Sorrows in concert handicap. 380 for number 5, Bearskin, raced by the winner's circle. Now Scarlet Rocket goes up, set to run. Stalls are back and they're off and running this time. Down on the inside, a little bit slow to get going here. Would have been ponching and bouncing quickly. Scarlet Rocket, she landed in front, led out by a length and a half. Chevelle, one further back is Minimal. When they settle down from Samanda Strike on the outside of it, Birdle and Jazz. A length further back, then came Horizon Tower. They're followed by Triplon on the inside there, Bearskin. 2 or 3 further back in the race then. Scotland's Best, and last of all over on the inside when they come off the back straight. Out of its ground, Scotland's Best dropped to the tail. Scarlet Rocket out a length and a half in front of Chevelle, and Birdle and Jazz who's going up on the outside, and there's a couple of them starting to track out very deep. Bearskin is pushing up in the middle when they come down the side. Further back in the race then Horizon Tower. As they go to the 600 metre mark, Scarlet Rocket about a half in front of Chevelle, and Birdle and Jazz getting a wriggle on the outside. With it further back in the race then Triplon when they come to the turn. Minimal's picking up some ground, the fence from Bearskin. Well back in the race, Ponching coming up to the home turn. Triplon now dropping back on the home corner, followed by Samanda Strike. In the straight they race. Scarlet Rocket with a big lead. They broke away. Scarlet Rocket over 2 in front on the outside. Chevelle, then Minimal getting off the fence late, but Scarlet Rocket doing it well, accelerates away the filly. Scarlet Rocket too good, wins well, a length and a half Minimal. Third Chevelle, a gap then Birdle and Jazz, followed by Ponching. A good gap to Bearskin, well back Samanda Strike, followed by Horizon Tower. Just coming in Triplon, and at the tail is Scotland's Best. Much too good here. Scarlet Rocket number 7. Bouncing straight to the front, and she's led all the way here, number 7. 1 is second, and that's Minimal. And third place in going to number... The amber lights are on, and Voltaine goes in. Mr. Feelgood a bit fractious. They stand now. Set to go, and they're off and running now, and Mr. Feelgood bounced very quickly down on the inside. He's one of the best away and going fast on the outside. Forward now is Idle Pirate, and further out in the track there is Ultra Smug. When they settle down around that first turn they go. Mr. Feelgood from on the outside, Idle Pirate and Ultra Smug, and on the outside of those Lord Jamore, they're pushing forward now. Just behind those settling down would have been Vedrai, followed on the inside there by Jade Start, a length and a half further back Scotland Yard, followed by Voltaine, and last of all Stryton down the back, and Lord Jamore took up the running now, led by a half length. Vedrai's pulling very hard and went around the outside, and Vedrai now took to the front. Vedrai on the outside, a half in front of Lord Jamore, 2.5 further back Ultra Smug. Mr. Feelgood fourth, the fence a half then to Idle Pirate fifth, 2 lengths further back Scotland Yard on the outside of Jade Start, 2 to Voltaine and Stryton back on the inside. Down the side they race at the 700 metre mark, pushing up Lord Jamore on the inside, a neck in front now from Vedrai. Ultra Smug is 3 out, and there's another one trapped outside it, and that is Idle Pirate. 2 further back in the race, Mr. Feelgood, followed by Scotland Yard. Further back then Voltaine taking it to the outside. Jade Start back in the middle, and 2 lengths to Stryton, but they're bunching right up. Lord Jamore in front. Vedrai is gone. Lord Jamore led now from Idle Pirate out very wide on the track. They're followed further back in the race now by Mr. Feelgood off the fence, and Scotland Yard got into trouble. In the straight, Lord Jamore in front. Mr. Feelgood gets out, bumps now with Idle Pirate, and further out on the track is Idle Start with a run. Mr. Feelgood and Idle Start have raced up quickly on the outside here. Jade Start hit the front end. Jade Start scores 3/4. Tight for second, it's Mr. Feelgood or Lord Jamore. Then further back in the race behind those would have been Stryton. A gap in the race then to Idle Pirate. In behind them then Ultra Smug, followed by Vedrai. Well back in the race Voltaine. Scotland Yard in trouble before the turn, finished near the tail. Jade Start has finished over the top of them here, number 8. Spot of Magic, Super Tab 3 even and 150 draw on the inside. Bell Pirate set with Classic Halo, Beijing Soy. Final draw, welcome aboard ready. Miss Marnie Murrah. Murrah set. Western Jade, the last one to be loaded here is Venetian's Luck, and they'll be set to run.
My apologies.
Locked away and set to go. Amber lights up. Set. Ready to go. Race 3, they're off and running here at Moonee Valley, and down on the inside, Spot of Magic has jumped away nicely with them. Classic Halo just drifting back a shade and dropping out towards the tail. Venetian's Luck, and Western Jade is back second last. Going quickly now, Beijing Soy. This flashy chestnut filly, she's taken up the running. Beijing Soy moved a length and a half in front, moving forward now. Final Draw up second. On the inside is Classic Halo third, a length and a half further back, then Welcome Aboard fourth, one further back, Spot of Magic, the rail fifth. On the outside of it then, as they turn into the back straight, would have been a Bell Pirate and the Lime Cap, the rider. 2 lengths further back, Morissette getting up on the inside of it. Miss Moonee Mara from Venetian's Luck and Western Jade. They slow the speed. Beijing Soy at the 900 metre mark, nearly a length and a half in front of Final Draw. Classic Halo one away, third, fourth on the outside, Welcome Aboard. Out there in the gold colours running fourth, 2 lengths further back, Spot of Magic. We'll need a Spot of Luck to get off the fence at the moment. Further back, Venetian's Luck is going around the outside of Bell Pirate. Spot of Magic, Currier's got off the rail now to put it into the running lane. 2 further back, Morissette. On the inside then Miss Moonee Mara, and last of all Western Jade. Coming down with about 500 metres to go now, and the leader Beijing Soy ahead in front now from Final Draw. Welcome Aboard is starting to drop out, and here's Spot of Magic getting into the clear, coming home. Further back, Classic Halo, Venetian's Luck take it out wide, up to the turn, Final Draw, Beijing Soy hard at it now and joining them quickly, 3 out on the outside. Oh, Spot of Magic's gathered them. Spot of Magic quickly races up to Final Draw, down at the 150 metre mark, Curry hands and heels. Spot of Magic took the lead, fighting on Final Draw, but Spot of Magic opens up and wins 3/4 Final Draw. 2 away, third is Bell Pirate. Then further back is Morissette, followed by Welcome Aboard. Back to the inside is Beijing Soy from Venetian's Luck, Miss Moonee Mara, Western Jade and Classic Halo. Soft win there. Had a bit on them. Spot of Magic, ridden by Luke Curry. Second placing, 5 Final Draw. Third to number 6 Bell. And the horse will come up now, Dry Humour, to a race without bandages. Now Dry Humour to come in. 350 and 160. It's the last one loaded now. Dry Humour goes in, and the lights blaze away on top of the gates for the 4th tonight. The stalls are back and they're off and running. They came out in a good line with Mad Barry bouncing quickly out in the middle. From on the outside of him, Stately Bay, and Pyramid Boy is hunted up on the inside. Apparatus back fourth, and further back Just Sterling, Lambarda Boy, Southridge. Open Pearly Gates, Our Shakeen, and further back Palace Prince. Dry Humour second last, and Palace Prince has actually dropped out to the tail. Around that first turn, Mad Barry took it up, led by 3/4 now to Pyramid Boy, a length and a half Stately Bay. 1 Apparatus fourth, a length further back Just Sterling. Then Lambarda Boy followed further back in the race there by Beatty, is tracking out very wide over on the inside, Southridge. Dry Humour moving up in the middle, about 5 lengths off them. A length open Pearly Gates, Our Shakeen, the fence, and Palace Prince to the outside. As they race inside the 600 now, Mad Barry 3/4 in front. On the outside, Stately Bay, 3 out. Back in the middle there is Pyramid Boy. Lambarda Boy taking off to the outside, 2 further back, Just Sterling. Dry Humour a length away under a bit of pressure when they turn for home, and then Apparatus the rail. Mad Barry first for home, a length in front of Lambarda Boy. Stately Bay, Dry Humour's a fair way off them. Mad Barry the leader in the straight. He's over a length in front of Lambarda Boy, and Southridge back to the inside, further out Just Sterling, but Mad Barry 3/4 Just Sterling. Lambarda Boy third from Southridge, and on the inside Pyramid Boy, then Dry Humour. Further back in the race then came at the head of the other Stately Bay from Apparatus. The outside is Palace Prince, who finished well back with Beatty, who's near the tail, and there are 2 the trail home. Open Pearly Gates, line 2 with Risky, one of the first to break the line. Moving up on the outside, going with it now, Hulazan in the early point. Hulazan had its head in front. Hibernian Prince is starting to travel forward up on the inside, and wider out as Mariner's Choice, getting up to a nice prominent position. And when they come up towards the top turn now, the leader is Hulazan from Mariner's Choice, Hibernian Prince Risky. They're followed by River Piave over on the inside. Further back in the race then came Fontaneva, who's 1 wide, a length and a half further back in the race as they come into the home straight, by Luca Brasi, who's over on the inside there, followed by Common Style, Reindeer Rock, True and Easy, and last of all coming down the straight, Patero Way. No speed, Hulazan in front with a lap to go. Oliver's got Mariner's Choice outside it. On the inside, River Piave running third. Fourth is Hibernian Prince, a length and a half further back in the race, Risky. On the outside there of Fontaneva, who's just inclined to come away from the fence, and they're out 2 lengths in front now of Luca Brasi. Over on the inside there of Common Style, a couple of lengths, True and Easy, Reindeer Rock, and last of all in the race is Patero Petiro Way. Going down the side with about 1,500 metres to go, Hulazan a neck in front. On the outside, Mariner's Choice. River Piave is third over on the inside, inclined to get up in the bridle a little length further back in the race is Hibernian Prince, who's following Mariner's Choice. It's running fourth at the moment, Hibernian Prince. 2 lengths further back in the race, then came Fontaneva. It's running fifth on the inside of Risky, is running sixth. A length and a half, Luca Brasi. On the outside of it, then Common Style. 2 to True and Easy. On the outside of it, the Grey Reindeer Rock, and 2 lengths last of all, Petiro Way. Into the back straight they race. They go to the 1150 metre mark, and the leader still is Hulazan. Got a length and a half in front now from Mariner's Choice. No change at the moment. Over on the inside, third, River Piave. 2 further back, Hibernian Prince still following Mariner's Choice at the moment. A couple of lengths further back in the race then came Risky making a run. Reindeer Rock starting to put in a claim, taking to the outside. Over on the fence there would have been Fontaneva as they start the bunch from Common Style, True and Easy, Petiro Way, and back to the inside, Luca Brasi. Coming down the side, they've got about 700 metres to go. Hulazan down on the inside, just in front now from Mariner's Choice. Hibernian Prince is now 3 out. Reindeer Rock is 5 wide, going around Risky under pressure. A length and a half further back is Fontaneva trying to get out. River Piave back on the fence from Common Style, and then Petiro Way. Luca Brasi and True and Easy last of all. These two from last week have hit the front. Mariner's Choice and Hibernian Prince coming at it when they come to the turn. 300 metres to go. They clapped on the speed. 2 lengths in front of River Piave. Then Hulazan weakening in the straight. Hibernian Prince levelled up now to Mariner's Choice. Hibernian Prince got a neck in front. Mariner's Choice is coming back on the inside. Shades of a week ago. Hibernian Prince, Mariner's Choice. Hibernian Prince, Mariner's Choice. They hit it. Well, I reckon Hibernian Prince knows Mariner's Choice. 2 away third. Maybe River Piave in front of True and Easy from last. Then further back in the race, Hulazan. A gap in the race then to Luca Brasi, followed by Fontaneva. Then Risky, well back Reindeer Rock, followed by Petiro Way. And Common Style is back near the tail. Judge going and Earl of Moonee to complete the line, and they'll be set to go. Second last tonight. Favourite Proven Law out in gate number 4, which is stall 8, with the first 4 gates not being used. Prince Humble goes up. Amber lights are up. And they're set. Light is good. Off and running now. Out in a good line too. On the inside, Royal Cutters hopped out okay. Flying Leap is showing some speed. Proven Law is quickly going towards the front, settling down. Further out in the track here, there's one starting to scoot around the outside. It's Earl of Moonee going up in search of the lead. Strange Addiction is just behind those. Here's the first turn coming up now, and Earl of Moonee went around the outside and took up the running, led by a length and a half to Flying Leap. Up on the outside, Proven Law is running third, just inclined to get up on the middle a little at the moment. 2 lengths further back in the race, Western Outlaw over on the inside of Strange Addiction, who's out in the centre and 3 away from the fence. A length into Gibran, and they're followed further back by Much Ado out deep from Kings of Far. Raw Cut on the inside, 1 further back, Prince Humble, followed by Carinya Habit, and Red Bastarm went back to the tail at the 850 metre turn, and the leader here is Earl of Moonee. 1.5 Flying Leap, a neck further back is Proven Law running third. Strange Addiction has been wide most of the way, running fourth, and Much Ado is out about 5 and 6 deep. They're followed further back by Western Outlaw, give it a crack with a whip back on the inside. Further back in the race, Gibran outside it from Kings of Far, a length further back then Royal Cut, followed in behind those by Carinya Habit, Prince Humble, and last of all is Red Bastard. They're bunching up with Proven Law, going up to Earl of Moonee. Strange Addiction's been wide on the outside, comes at them 3 deep, a length and a half. Western Outlaw travelling okay if he gets a run. Then Kings of Far, they bunch up in trouble there, Much Ado. Proven Law's gone. Strange Addiction hit the front. Western Outlaw gets out with Gibran, turning for home. Western Outlaw goes to Strange Addiction. Here out wide, Carinya Habit, but Western Outlaw hit the front with 100 to go. After it, Gibran, but ducking in and wider out, Carinya Habit. Western Outlaw just in front. Gibran taking a dive. Western Outlaw in front, it wins. Western Outlaw a half hit on the line, Gibran. They bump near the line. Third home in the race, Carinya Habit. Then wider out, Red Bastarn picked up good ground. Raw Cut behind those from Strange Addiction. Further back, Earl of Moonee, Prince Humble. Then Kings of Far. Flying Leap, followed further back by Much Ado. And the favourite, after being second at the 400, Proven Laws dropped out to run last. Last couple coming in. Bung Lung coming up. Racing tomorrow goes to Moonee. Now Red Nell has gone in. Flemington the big weekend. Newmarket Saturday, Australian Cup, Cadbury Guineas Monday. Oh, here's one very fractious in the gates, tried to flip back, and that was the Ruby Joy. Settles again now, Ruby Joy. It's up on the outside there of Serene Joy. set. Rednelda was laying back when the gates went back and missed it about a length on the outside, and Siobhan bounced quickly on the inside with Judith Louise and Bung Lung travelling forward when they settled down. Further out in the track there, Ruby Joy, followed on the inside by Arc It Up, and then Lorenzo as they go around that first turn. Bung Lung has taken up the front now, led out by 2.5 lengths, settling over on the inside, running up to second. Siobhan outside of Judith Louise, ahead away third. 2 lengths further back in the race, then Ruby Joy has gone up fourth on the outside of Arc It Up, running fifth. 1.5 Lorenzo, a half Dolbeat. Further back in the race then came Rojan the outside, followed by Serene Joy, and last of all Rednelda. At the turn at the 900 metre mark, Bung Lung striding out 2.5 lengths in front. Judith Louise on the outside of Siobhan, 2 lengths further back, running fourth in the running lane at the moment, Ruby Joy, 1.5 Arc It Up. Lorenzo the Grey travels up on the outside of it there, followed by Rojan. A length further back, Dolbeat starting to tack on. They left 3 lengths now to the other runners. Further back in the race then came Serene Joy and Rednelda last of all. Bung Lung has been pouring on the speed in front. Led 2.5 to Judith Louise, hard ridden, putting in a run on the outside, Ruby Joy. Lorenzo starting to come into it now, and further back Siobhan under some pressure from Arc It Up, and then Dolbeat. Bung Lung's gone hard out in front most of the way by 2 lengths. The close is going to be Lorenzo around the outside, coming home well, followed by Ruby Joy. They get up to Bung Lung, and Lorenzo ranges up now to quickly grab Bung Lung, followed by Ruby Joy. Arc It Up and Dolbeat are out late, but Lorenzo took the lead with 100 metres to go. Arc It Up and Dolbeat coming late. Lorenzo just in front of Arc It Up back in the middle, who hit the line and got there. Arc It Up has beaten either Lorenzo or Dolbeat right on the line. Right behind them, Ruby Joy the inside. Further back, Bung Lung with it, Siobhan, followed by Judith Louise. Then Rojan, the last couple coming in, Serene Joy and Rednelda. Never came into